Hey everyone, great job getting through your first week of instruction. Now let's move on to our warm-up for day number 7. We are starting with a problem where we're actually trying to write the equation. Now if you remember, what we're looking for is we're looking for a part that repeats and a part that happens once. So here, that 225 every hour is my part that repeats. So I'm going to write down 2.25. Since this is the part that repeats, then it's the part that gets my variable. And the 5 is the part that only happens once. And we are trying to find C, which is your total cost. So your answer should be 2.25H plus 5 is equal to C, which is answer choice C. All right, moving on to problem number 2. Here we're trying to actually set it up in a similar way, except we're using X and Y. And remember, we're trying to find that part that repeats, and the part that repeats is our slope. So I'm going to use my slope formula. I'm going to do my Y's on top and my X's at the bottom. And I'm going to plug that into my calculator, which gives me a slope of 10.75. And actually, I don't need to go further than that because answer choice B is the only answer choice that has that as a slope. Okay, all right, now problem number 3 here is what we've actually been working on. So let me just change up that background so we can see a little bit better. We are going to be doing compound interest. Now the formula for compound interest is A is equal to P times 1 plus R raised to the T power. I know that my principal amount is this $600, and she's borrowing the $600 from the bank. They gave her a 12% interest rate, so that's 1 plus 0.12. Remember, I'm converting that to a decimal, and it wants to know after 60 months. Now, here's an issue. We cannot do months, so we have to take months and convert it back to years. I know that there are 12 months in a year, so I'm going to do 60 divided by 12, which tells me 60 months is actually 5 years, and that's the number I'm using in my equation. Now, once I do that, I'm going to plug everything into my calculator. And it's going to give me, even though she's borrowing $600 from the bank, when it's all said and done, she's actually going to end up paying the bank $1,057.41. So you can see how much it increases, especially on a loan when you're having to pay it back. Yes, she borrowed $600, but because of how much the bank is charging her, she's actually going to pay $1,057.41 by the time her loan is all done with. All right, so that is your warm-up for day 7.